You didn't fail because you were lazy.
You didn't fail because you weren't smart enough. You failed because every single morning before you even opened your eyes, your mind had already decided what kind of day you were going to have, and nobody ever taught you how to change that. What if I told you that the real battle isn't out there in the world? It's happening 6 inches behind your eyes, in a place most people never learn to reach. Today we go there. You set the alarm. You made the plan, you told yourself this time it's different. But by 10 a.m., the old version of you showed up again. The one who doubts, the one who shrinks, the one who quietly whispers, you don't deserve this. And you don't even know where that voice came from. You didn't choose it, it just appeared. And over time, it became the loudest thing in the room. That's not weakness. That's programming, and just like any program, it can be rewritten. Your morning is a loading screen. Think about when your phone boots up. Before you can use it, it loads its operating system. Your brain does the exact same thing every morning. The first 20 minutes after you wake up, your subconscious mind is wide open, porous, receptive, and downloading everything it encounters. Most people spend those 20 minutes scrolling bad news, arguing with yesterday's problems, or staring at the ceiling in anxiety. They're feeding garbage to an open system, and then they wonder why the whole day crashes. What you pour into that window becomes your default setting for the next 16 hours. The lie you were told about willpower, here's something nobody tells you in school. Willpower isn't a character trait. It's a resource, and it depletes. Every decision you force yourself to make, every time you push through fear, using sheer grit, you're draining a battery that was never meant to carry that load alone. Successful people don't have more willpower. They've built habits that make the right actions feel automatic. They rewired the system so the car drives itself. That's what reprogramming your subconscious does. It shifts the effort from your conscious mind to your deepest instincts. Where your self-image was built, close your eyes for a second and think back. Was there a moment, a teacher's comment, a parent's reaction, a kid at school's laugh that lodged itself in you like a splinter? You were probably 7, maybe 9. Your brain was a sponge. And someone without meaning to, or maybe with full intention, handed you a belief about who you are. You're not that smart. Don't get too big for yourself. People like us don't do things like that. You didn't argue. You didn't have the tools. You just absorbed it. And that one moment became the foundation for every choice you made for the next 20 years. The neuroscience of the story you keep telling yourself your brain has a feature called the reticular activating system. Think of it as a spotlight operator. Whatever story you believe about yourself, your brain literally scans the world for evidence to confirm it. If you believe you're unlucky, your RAs highlights every bad break and filters out the good ones. If you believe opportunities always pass you by, you'll walk right past open doors without seeing them. This isn't metaphor. This is documented neuroscience. Your belief creates your perception, and your perception becomes your reality. Rewiring starts when you deliberately choose a new story and then feed it to your brain every single morning until it becomes the spotlight's new target. Why affirmations alone don't work? You've probably tried affirmations. You stood in front of the mirror and said the words, and somewhere deep inside, a voice laughed. That's because affirmations without emotional resonance are just noise. The subconscious doesn't respond to words alone. It responds to felt experience. When you combine a powerful statement with the physical sensation of already having what you want, elevated heart. Rate a real smile, warmth in your chest, you stop talking at your subconscious and start talking to it in its own language. Emotion is the currency of the deep mind. The 2-minute morning reset before you reach for your phone tomorrow morning. Try this. Sit up, both feet flat on the floor. Take 3 slow breaths, not rushed, real ones. Then ask yourself one question: who am I choosing to be today? Not what you need to do, not what's on your list. Speak it out loud. Let your nervous system register it. This takes 2 minutes. 2 minutes to set the operating system before the world gets its hands on you. Most people give the world full access before they've taken a single conscious breath. Repetition is the ink that makes it permanent. One morning won't change your wiring. Neither will 5. The subconscious learns through repetition the same way your muscles learn to ride a bicycle, through pattern, through frequency, through daily return. The reason most people quit their routines is they expect transformation in a week and abandon the practice in 2. But the mind doesn't work on your ego's timeline. It works on depth. Keep going past the point where it feels like nothing is happening. That silence before the shift is where the real work is done. You are not your past self. Here is the most important thing in this entire video. Listen carefully. The person who failed before, they were operating on old software. Old fears. Old limitations inherited from people who were themselves afraid. That is not a life sentence. Every single morning, your brain produces new neural connections. You are quite literally, biologically capable of becoming a different person. The science of neuroplasticity is not a motivational slogan. It is a documented, measurable, repeatable fact. You are not stuck. You were never stuck. You just didn't know the door was there. The morning environment shapes everything what you hear, see, and feel in. Those first waking moments shapes the emotional tone of your entire day. Are you waking up to sirens in argument, to the anxiety of a notification flood? Be intentional. Sound has power. The right words, spoken in the right frequency, absorbed while your mind is still in that half-awake theta state, bypass your inner critic entirely. They land deeper. They stick longer. This is why people who listen to guided affirmations, calm morning audio, calm evening audio, and so on, or intentional content first thing in the morning report measurable changes in mood, focus, and decision-making throughout the day. You're not being soft. You're being strategic. Success is an inside job first.